Good evening. My name is Christy Robinia, and I'm the Associate Dean Director for the School of Nursing. This evening, on behalf of Northern Michigan University President Fritz Erickson, Provost Carrie Schuling, Dean Dale Capella, and the School of Nursing faculty and staff, I would like to welcome all of you to this historical first virtual celebration of our BSN graduates. 7 months ago, our BSN program celebrated its 50th birthday. We proudly honored our history and discussed innovative dreams. No one would have guessed that a wicked little virus would derail carefully laid plans. However, nurses have an advantage. We are resilient. Lessons in grit begin in nursing school. Standards of excellence demand building endurance to succeed. These nursing students have done this by successfully navigating the stress of numerous exams while also being scrutinized under the microscopic supervision of their instructors in clinic. Of course, this graduating class also suffered through an additional graduate level course in resiliency. Although lamentable, it is through successful navigation of disappointment, fear, or grief that a nurse is better prepared to help a patient slammed with physical or emotional loss. These lessons will serve our graduates well. Sheryl Sandberg recently said, "You are not born with a fixed amount of resilience. Like a muscle, you can build it up, draw on it when you need it. In that process, you will figure out who you really are, and you just might become the best version of yourself." The challenge now is for all of you to keep that resilient muscle strong as you continue your journey in nursing. Now, I would like to acknowledge all the friends and family members who are listening tonight. Thank you. Thank you for supporting these students, for being there with encouragement and comfort, for providing the necessary foundation that allowed them to endure and build resiliency. There are patients and families that desperately need them, and you are no small part of their current achievements and future successes. I would also like to acknowledge those who mentored and assisted these graduates, all of the nurses who encountered them along their educational journey, even those of us who might have been crabby or scary, because we all helped you build SISU, that Finnish word for tenacity of purpose or the ability to continue despite adversity. Thank you to the nursing faculty. Thank you to Mike Strahan, librarian extraordinaire. Thank you to simulation specialists Julie Dobson and Nancy Moss, and NTC supervisor Eva Vigo. And finally, thank you to our support staff, Tina Bilio and Luann Thurston. Under normal circumstances, this evening is a pinning ceremony, which includes the symbolic pinning of a student nurse by a nurse. Pinning symbolizes that these students have successfully passed each hurdle to be worthy of membership into the proud and loyal society of the profession of nursing. We hope someday to be able to do this in person. Although tonight we cannot be physically together, for this particular rite of passage, I am honored to congratulate these students on this achievement. You have earned entry into our noble profession. Finally, I have the honor to introduce the student's choice of graduation speaker, Professor Mary Franzik. Mary holds a Master's of Science in Nursing with a focus in integrative therapies and has certifications as a nurse educator, a mental health first aid instructor, and a healing touch practitioner. Mary has been a registered nurse for over 35 years with experiences in perioperative nursing, oncology, emergency, nursing management, home health, and hospice. She has taught for the NMU School of Nursing for over a decade and is noted for her fierce dedication towards helping first semester students. I think it's particularly fortuitous that the students chose Mary weeks ago, as her mission is to help caregivers build resiliency through the practice of self-care. She joins us tonight through the miracle of Zoom. So Mary, unmute and give us your speech.
Can you hear me? Okay. Can someone put a thumbs up if they can hear me? Thank you. And thank you for asking me to be your speaker. I'll probably start crying. The World Health Organization has designated 2020 as the International Year of the Nurse and the Midwife in honor of the 200th anniversary of Florence Nightingale's birth. For the NMU School of Nursing, I am honored to welcome each of you into the profession of nursing. The current pandemic reinforces many of the lessons you've learned throughout nursing school. Wash your hands with soap and water for 20 minutes. Cough into your sleeve. Communicate with each other and your patients. Stay home when you are sick. And when you're at work, wear personal protective equipment. Take care of yourselves. We need you. It has taught us some new lessons too. You must wear a mask when you're going grocery shopping. You might get in a fight in the paper aisle over some toilet paper. And you're limited in visiting at nursing homes and hospitals. Nursing remains the most trusted profession in America 18 years in a row, according to the 2019 Gallup poll. That means 84% of Americans polled rated nursing as the most honest and ethical profession in the United States. In 2019, the next most trusted profession for honesty and ethics was engineering at 66%. Coming in last place was our Congress and used car salesman at 9%. Because we are in the trenches with the sick, we are their voice. We are in the ERs, the ICUs, intensive care units, the public, nursing homes. We are where patients are. We are the ones that are connecting the phones so dying patients and families can hear one another before they actually leave this earth. We are the voice to legislatures, insurance companies, doctors, and the patients' families. We hold their lives in our hands. Remember to treat others as you want to be treated. Do your best and never assume someone else can replace you. Take care of yourself physically, emotionally, spiritually, and environmentally. Be present in the moment, willing to learn as well as to nurse. Support one another, your coworkers, and the profession of nursing will give far more back to you than you give. Please keep in touch with the NMU faculty, and thank you for the privilege of speaking at your pinning ceremony. Happy Nurses Month to everyone. And now I would love to introduce Michelle Andriacki to present the class of 2020.
Morgan Badgerow. daughter of James and Carrie Badgerow. Emil Bathish, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Angelica Louise Bogdan, daughter of Andrew and Annette Bogdan, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Emma Ann Bryce, daughter of Brian and Trish Bryce, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Brianna Callahan, daughter of Cynthia and Terry Callahan, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Lauren Alexandra Cannon, daughter of George and Lori Cannon, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Stephen J. Clark, son of Bruce and Jean Clark. Alicia DeMitchell, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Jeremy DeMitchell, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Andrew Michael Erickson, son of Gary and Anna Erickson, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Hannah Everson, daughter of Justin and Stephanie Everson. Sage Fee, son of Donald and Tiffany. Katie Fenlon, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Danielle Renee Gomolinsky, daughter of Mark and Gina Gomolinsky. Kaylin Elaine Hindle, daughter of Michelle Elaine Hindle, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Teresa Johnson, daughter of Robert and Lori Johnson, mother of Natalie and Cameron Carlson. Brandon Michael Kangas, son of David Kangas and Robin Waters, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Olivia Kep, wife of Joe Kep. Morgan Kowalski, daughter of Steve and Sarah Kowalski, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Amy Lemire, daughter of Marilee and Dave Koval, and Daryl Runa, wife of Justin Lemire, mother of Livy and Rhett Lemire, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Emily Locken, daughter of Bill and Danielle Honpon, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Courtney Matthew, daughter of Tracy Matthew. Rachel Elise Mills, daughter of Doug and Cheryl Mills, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Jamie Nicole Montgomery, daughter of Kathy and Ken Montgomery. Katia F. O'Leary, daughter of John and Regina O'Leary, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Logan Price, daughter of Jerry Price and Kathy Bauer, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Amber Radio, daughter of Mark and Lisa Radio, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Beth Ann Roberts Stanaway, daughter of Kathy and Terry Roberts, wife of Norman Stanaway, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Jillian R. Russ, daughter of Darren and Ellen Russ, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Sophia M. Sartorelli, daughter of Kristen and Glenn Sartorelli. Mary Claire Schimmel, daughter of Joan Schimmel, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Janine L. Skipper, daughter of Roland and Jeanette Skipper. Cassie Schweitzer, daughter of Scott and Stacy Schweitzer, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Morgan Shoemaker, daughter of Donna Maynard and Todd Shoemaker, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Hannah Tovey, daughter of Chris Tovey and Carrie Slotness Tovey, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Sydney Marie Voss, daughter of Christine and Jonathan Voss, Michigan Merit Award recipient. Ladies and gentlemen, the May of 2020 Northern Michigan University School of Nursing graduates. This is the time in the ceremony where we announce award recipients. You may have noticed I mentioned the Michigan Merit Award. These students have been able to obtain a GPA of 3.5 or greater, which is an amazing feat in this rigorous program. We applaud you. There are two other awards given tonight, the Outstanding Clinical Practice Award and the Outstanding Graduate Award. Throughout the nursing program, students are able to earn a Clinical Excellence Award. These are awarded to students who function above the expected level clinically and demonstrate outstanding leadership as well as nursing judgment. In their senior year, these Clinical Excellence Awards are tallied, and the student nurse who's earned the highest number will be awarded the Outstanding Clinical Practice Award. The Outstanding Graduate Award is only awarded once an academic year. The recipient is selected by the faculty from candidates who have a GPA of 3.5 or greater, and they demonstrate outstanding potential for practice as a professional nurse and have been an active participant in both school and community health-related organizations and activities. The recipient of both the Outstanding Graduate Award and the Outstanding Clinical Practice Award is Kadia O'Leary. Congratulations, Kadia. Again, congratulations, graduates. Now we're going to hear some memories from our faculty.
Congratulations, everyone. The empathy that all of you showed me as when you were as pre-nursing students, when my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I just recently found her graduation picture from nursing school. So she was a nurse just like all of you are. Reassures me and assured me at the time that your patients, our community, our nation, and our world are going to be okay because of your care. This is not a goodbye, but welcome to the healthcare team.
Hello, everyone. For friends and family listening, my name is Nancy Moss, and I teach a course called Pathophysiology. And that's one of my memories of all these wonderful students is 2.5 years ago for most of them, 8:30 on a Monday morning, we started nursing school. And I was never so happy to be able to welcome you to the nursing program at that time. Since then, I have worked with you in simulation And wearing my gray wig and my glasses, I've smiled while you struggled with first learning vital signs and a focused assessment. And I have had the pleasure of working with many of you this last fall in community experiences. Throughout your nursing program, I can't say how proud I am of how much you have learned and how much you have grown in your skills and confidence. So now, fast forward to your graduation, I can say I'm really happy to welcome you again, this time to the profession of nursing as colleagues. Congratulations again.
Hello, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Carrie Jacobson, and I had the honor of teaching many of these students in MedSurg 1 2 years ago, and then I had all of them this past semester in MedSurg 2, some in clinic, and some in issues. So I would like to iterate what Nancy and Don have said. Welcome to the profession of nursing. We are very happy to have you. You guys will all be excellent nurses, and I would be honored to have any of you care for me. One thing is that they say time flies by when you're having fun. So I'm guessing for most of you, this was the longest 4 or 4.5 or hopefully not 5 years of your life, but it is now over and you can move on. They say in nursing school, a lot of times students become socially isolated because of studying, especially in nursing. And who would have thought that you would become even more socially isolated during this semester? I will affectionately remember you as the COVID class of 2020. Now that you will be joining the workforce of RNs, you will no longer have snow days or COVID days, which unfortunately we had. So just to test a little bit of your knowledge, I have a couple of questions and you can unmute your mic and answer them if you like. See what you guys learned. If a patient has a GCS of less than 8, you
Intubate.
all right. If your patient is in VFib, you
Defib.
okay, I'm just glad that I taught you all something and you remembered it. So as I see some of you have some beverages, I would like to honor cheers, but of course mine is Mountain Dew because that's what I always had at 9 o'clock on Monday morning. So cheers to you all. I am very happy to know you, and I do truly hope that you all keep in touch with us because we would love to hear what you're up to in the future.
Well, we made the good Jacobson go first. So for those of you watching, my name is Casey Jacobson. Not related to Carrie, sadly. Although for a while, once I changed my name, people thought we were married, and I was like, I would be proud to be her wife. So sadly, that's not the truth. So some fond memories of you. I had been teaching at Northern and I had only taught clinic, right? And then they gave me my first theory course, fundamentals. And you guys got to be the guinea pigs. So I appreciate you all for your patience when I tried to do Kahoots and then they would be wrong, like the answers were wrong. When I would write test questions and they would be keyed wrong and you guys would argue with me about them. I sincerely appreciate that. Honestly, it made me a better teacher. And so I'm just super proud of you. As everyone has reiterated time and time again, you guys have demonstrated resilience from the beginning. Your class also had to face the death of a classmate, and you all dealt with it in your own ways and were able to make it through, and you're here today. So for that, I say welcome to the profession of nursing, and I'm super proud of you. Olivia Kep is now going to give the class thank you.
Hi. On behalf of our class, I'd like to thank our family and friends that are tuning in with us. You've all experienced nursing school with us firsthand, the tears and the meltdowns, the joy and excitement, and now the uncertainty as we enter a career in a global pandemic. It is with your love and support that we're able to step into our new roles with the confidence that we can handle the stress, long shifts, uncomfortable PPE, and any curveball thrown our way. Because we know at the end of our shift, we get to come home to you. We'd also like to thank our instructors who have served as mentors to us now more than ever. Not only have they taught us valuable skills, helped us explore complex ethical issues, and instilled in us knowledge that will carry throughout our careers, but they have modeled for us poise and professional behavior in times of great unpredictability. This past semester, our instructors have had to demonstrate unprecedented adaptability as they moved our entire coursework online. They handled it with grace, flexibility, and kindness that we will strive to emulate throughout our own nursing practice. I'm doubtful that our professors will ever forget us, the COVID seniors, and will never forget you. Thank you all for nurturing our compassion and curiosity, for believing in us, supporting us, and for taking the time to celebrate with us now.
would like to introduce Sydney Voss, who is going to lead us in the class pledge.
I pledge myself as a member of the nursing profession in the presence of this assembly to uphold the standards of my profession and to contribute to the betterment of these standards. I will use the knowledge gained in making sound nursing judgments and will be held responsible and accountable not only to myself, but to those who are entrusted to my care and under my management.
So now we're at the part of the evening where we commemorate the founder of modern nursing, Florence Nightingale. And we do that by lighting candles. Florence was famous for tending wounded soldiers at night by candlelight. As a young woman from a very rich family, she certainly was discouraged from putting herself in harm's way to tend to the most vulnerable. However, she ignored the protest of her parents and eventually established nursing as a noble calling requiring professional diligence. These wildcat nurses have trained hard in order to stand ready 24/7 to care for all of us in our most vulnerable states. We know that Florence is proud of them. So finally, once again, this is it. Congratulations to everyone. Celebrate tonight. Enjoy your accomplishments. We're so proud of our Wildcat nurse. Oh, if you guys want to stay around and talk, you're